What's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Apparently, that's the thing to say. This is my first reaction video, so stop a little bit. It's going to be rusty AF. And yeah, so make sure that you drop a comment. Let me know what reaction videos do you want to see. But it's basically going to be education and things that teachers maybe don't want to talk about because they have so much to lose. And I don't have anything to lose. So the thing that have been really disturbing was things that we don't want to talk about in terms of racism. School racism exists, and we sometimes don't get evidence. We hear about it, but now we have a video, which is kind of cool. It is a teacher POV, just in case everybody's wondering who's making the video. They're provoking the teacher. No, bullcrap. So let's quickly have a look at the video. I'm going to share my screen. So let's see if we're going to get this right. So share the sound, and there we go. Share. So there we go. So this, you've probably seen it. So this is what's in News 24. It's a "You are trash. I don't like colors. Gauteng teacher tells people's grandmother in heated altercation." So thing number one here is whenever you see something on television or any media platform, news media platform, there will be specific in terms of race. They will say it's the color is being racist, the white teacher or is being racist, school racism, right? But now, in this case, your bias number one, right? Gauteng teacher. Why didn't they say black Gauteng teacher, right? So, but let's look at the video and maybe just to bring a little bit of clarification. So hopefully you can also hear the sound.
You have to teach us. You say you don't like colors. So why don't you teach? Why don't you teach where you come from?
I don't.
So where
I don't like colors. I will never wake up liking colors like you.
So why?
So as you can hear, as you can see, this is the teacher recording, right? No one else, somebody say who's recording, who posted this video. I'm not sure if the teacher posted this video, but she's making the recording. She's probably holding the cell phone in front of her chest, thinking she's going to win. And this conversation starts. So I thought, okay, the teacher, she's winning here because she's being very gentle. But now, just the fact that somebody, so here's the definition of racism and being a racist. Here we go. This is what Google is saying. If you don't believe me, you can type it into Google. You can go check it out. But this is racist. And some people say, no, it's not racism. Because, hello, it doesn't feel right on the tongue saying black, she's a black racist. Because we don't believe it. And come on, guys, like I've been listening to conversation where people say, you are racist and this is racist. And then they explain. So for instance, I had a conversation with someone on TikTok live and asked her, what is experience of racism? Can you share with me a story? And she said the story. And I'm like, really? Is it like that? You went to a shop and you couldn't find, and then the person was racist? Anyway, so let's continue watching this video.
You guys are rude.
So why
You guys don't have manners.
Generalizing. I could say all blacks or all colors are racist as well, but I can't make that. That is fallacious and it's invalid and it's unsound statement or argument that the teacher is making. For an educated person to say this is really disturbing. So let's listen to the rest of the video. Before this, she also called Granny a grey head. So
As a woman,
and you calling me trash?
so you are trash.
So what are you?
You are trash.
What are you?
she also called the granny the Coco a piece of trash. Okay, she's trash. Read this. Okay.
You are
What
trash.
are you?
You are trash.
What are you?
I don't care what you
What
think,
are you?
but you
What
are
are you?
trash.
Don't
You will come and teach that trashy child of yours.
You will come and teach that trashy child of yours. This is a great team, people, if I'm correct. And now she's speaking Xhosa because she think the granny, I'm not sure if the granny understands Xhosa, but just listen to later in a Xhosa whatever you want to call it, that she's calling the granny Msulu or ho, okay?
Angikwazi kumthinta. Ngiyafisa ukuthinta kodwa angikwazi kumthinta. Uyanginyela lo mfundo.
Msulu, it means your master pay. one other weird thing, what's happening in this class? Just look at this video. Something that I've noticed: the kids are standing on the table. What's happening there? Let's go. It's played.
Uyangiyela lo mfundi. Angalinga kukhona Ntokozo ungavuma kukhona. Uyangiyela lesifere lesi. Ungangiyeli wena msunganyoko.
Keep on saying soon. Okay, so let's look for instance. So I posted this on Twitter, as you can see here. Lots of views, over 60,000 already. I posted it 24, just under 48 hours, but it already got like 50,000 views, I think, yesterday. Lot of shares. The comments is terrible. As you can see, I still get a lot of heat on this. And some of the comments are really disturbing. So let's say look for instance at, and I retweeted some of them. This person, okay, so I screenshotted some of them and I posted it on my Facebook page. And this person is saying, for instance, a black person can never be racist. Colored people have the tendency of talking black people like this is calling us K-word, don't bias, Callum, Lucella colored. So this is my response to this, and I retweeted because it doesn't make sense. This is a fallacious, unsound statement, argument that this person is making. Like anybody can be a racist, okay? So, and there's another conversation, another comment that say colors are black people, period. That's just a teacher. So this is something that doesn't feel right on the tongue saying it, okay? Black racist, because we only talk about white racists and colored people being racist and this people being racist. But majority of people in the media industry, or let me be specifically, social media, for instance, Black Twitter. There's a reason why we call it Black Twitter. Most of the things that trend, for instance, on Twitter is, you know, majority of stuff that's trending, stuff like Kaiser Chiefs, Musi. I promise you, if I click on it, it's related. Okay, so let's so yeah. That's a comments, and then also I have some TikTok comments. So this person actually I'm putting the screenshot here on the, I posted this video, I made this video on TikTok as well yesterday, that I posted it 23 hours ago, already got 12,000 views. And I specifically said that I'm going to make a reaction video, okay? And then one of the comments that popped up that really, for me, it was, are you really? Like, what hate do you have in your heart? Not hate, but and some of the comments that I read on Twitter here as well, and especially here on my TikTok, say there is a reason we coloreds have such a bad reputation, and the level of disrespect shown by the grandmother and then the child is disgusting. So this one, and then some of the comments here that I've read in my posts was the granny should have organized a session or with the SGB, which is the student governing body, and the principal. So here's a question for you guys that are saying that. How many of the EFF members, ANC members, and all of those people that have been looting and burning down, destroying government property and destroying the infrastructure that we need, how many do you think organized a session or a meeting with the HGB and the principal? They wouldn't have destroyed or looting if they made an appointment, because they believe they should go to the school and destroy and disrupt everything. Okay, now some of the comments here is like, oh, the granny depriving the kids from what they're supposed to. I'm like, BS, man. So here's the media. Let's look at the media, for instance. If I go to Google and I type in white South African racist, okay? Let me type in school racism, okay? South Africa's former white schools are the most racist, okay? That's what South African students, okay? making white. So you can see they're being very specific here. This is all the news articles. Let me just say white South African, white racist school South Africa. Okay, South Africa's former white schools are the most okay. South African students. So they're being really specific. Even if I type in here, we have a name, right? We don't have a name of the teacher. But if I type in here, Tiens the toy. I don't know who gave the right for. So this is another thing that you should look at. This is happened in. There's even a phrase we can type in his name, and they will say, he's white and his name, but there's no name of this teacher that's being racist. So let's type in Google. Let's type in the Gauteng teacher don't like colors. So now look at this. Panyaza mouse action against teacher. Once again, it didn't say black teacher. If this article was different, if it was a white teacher, they would say white teacher. Okay, it doesn't like colors. Another one. GD, remove teacher. They don't say black teacher. Racial, okay, that one. You are trash. News 24. The previous, I showed you the screenshot I took from News 24. I don't like colors. Gauteng teacher. Gauteng, they don't say black, okay? Teacher suspended after school verbal. They don't say black. So this is the type of the media is confusing the people, and they don't educate the people in terms of the language, the lingo that we use, because we are so easily to say white racist or colored racist or this type of racist or something, but we barely say things like black because it doesn't feel right on the tongue. Okay. Let's see if I can read some of the other comments. So some of these people. Let's look at this one. Let's see if we can get more. Like, let's see. See, all these things are popping up like it's becoming more of it's not becoming school racism anymore. It's becoming racism, like the comments that you're getting. It's becoming more political thing. So it's not about the school. The reason why I made this video or this reaction is because it's based in school. It's disrupting whatever is happening at school. So that is what my channels or platform, the channels is all about. Okay, what's happening at school, and you're gonna get more of these videos. But let me know what else is happening. Drop a comment. Tell me how you feel about this, and let's keep on going with this conversation because we don't see it on the news platforms, ENCA, Newsroom, Africa. We don't see it on SABC News, where we talk about the black racist teacher because she is racist. She said she don't like colored people and she trash and Msunu and all those ugly things. Okay. So let me know down in the comments or here somewhere here what you think about this whole heated altercation between the parent that was concerned about the teacher, the black teacher, discussing a child in front of the whole class. And let's see what else can pop up. That's really because the people in the education sector, they want to talk about certain things. But I grew up in Cape Flats. I lost most of my life. I have more than 9 lives. And I feel this is making me feel uncomfortable. So thank you very much for watching. If there's anything else that you want me to discuss in the future, drop a comment here or here. Let me know how you feel about this whole situation. And join the conversation on #BlackRacistTeacher. And don't forget to follow me. Okay, whenever there's something that we need to discuss, not just math related or science related or any subject related, let me know down in the comments. Peace out.